enjoy the majority of the T side. The opening 8 rounds or so that they played was very basic, was just like, here's a little bit of utility, we're going through the motions, and then we're going to hit an exec. And the execs all got shut down. And then later on, they kind of opened things up, and players felt like they individually made a few more decisions to take some fights, and they started, easing up on the, forcing the defense to be a little thin in places. So it got better, but I wasn't super pleased.
Can I ask you a fun question, Jason, as we go into this BX?
Yeah, I would love a fun question.
How many times do you think Electronic has played Vertigo in his career officially?
Oh, that's tough. 5?
7, but damn close. Meant to be some trades back and forth. Electronic and Jame both lighting up the scoreboard. Flipped, making his way through the smoke. Actually biding his time. Sound cue, bodies grab Norbert, and Flips found a frag.
That's getting real chaotic inside these smokes. Electronic with the dualies, a distraction as James slides back, but he goes down. And now it's a 1v2 for Electronic. Low HP, ducks down, he's got the first, but MATYS trades it. And that's a pistol for fnatic.
Oof, he was looking for the defuse right there, and they're just swinging on out, giving the opportunity. Electronic hadn't even tapped that bomb. So a chance. But it will be 1-0 for fnatic as VP likely to take the full save. As the, well, I guess the golden boy of the moment, the golden pairing, I think we're calling them. We're getting him to grace us with our presence. How did you feel casting map number 1 with Harry Russell?
My God, it was such a privilege. It was an honor.
Honored to see you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, man. I love these welcomes. It actually feels really nice. It makes me feel important.
Oh, you are
Which
important.
I don't normally feel.
You're important to us, Harry.
Yeah.
I said it was going to be a full eco. It's not. It's a full force buy. And the UMPs, VP love them. Have you worked it out yet, Harry? You cracked the code? You know why they're buying the UMPs?
Value.
Value.
Yeah, value.
Why do we do anything in life? Value.
I asked the biggest Counter-Strike nerd I know about the UMP purchase. I asked Elige back in Katowice. I was like,
what did he say?
What's up with this? And he's like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. He's like, he objectively feels it is a worse gun than the MP9.
Fair enough. MP9, I'd say, pound
very strong.
Game.
Yeah.
We're into B. They might just have to give this up, VP.
Oh, this swing, though. This double swing on the flank could be nice. Fame's going to go for the really late bait lurk. Oh, he was in another area. I got full backs, right?
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Now it will be a save. Electronic gave it a good look. QB and Body both low. Afro with the MP5.
At risk of losing a lot of weapons in this
console
victory,
button
though.
is J, Harry, if you were curious.
Observers
use J, so they don't accidentally hit
J for
tilde.
J-Raz.
J-Raz, yeah, that is why. Gonna get some damage done on the way out the door.
It's a nice little trap set up, but the rest of fnatic is just bailing out in the other direction, so they'll be able to save. And it's 2-0 for fnatic.
How do we feel about the MP5 SD?
What's the SD stand for?
So it just
Silence
means it has the
destruction.
inbuilt silencer, but I don't know what it stands for exactly.
A silencer device?
Rush, do you know what SD stands for?
I actually don't know.
Do you know what SSD stands for?
Solid state drive.
When are you going to come around and install the fans in my PC?
Oh, have they arrived?
I don't know. I think they're meant to arrive today.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe film it.
Yeah, okay. Right, we can
Some
more
content,
I guess.
We really can't do anything in life without a camera pointed at us, can we?
No, apparently not. Well, there's a Galil in the hands of Flit.
What if we did, when we have the live show element here, fans v fans in a PC? So one is fans keeping it cool, and the other is a group of people blowing on it to keep it cool.
Can they use a piece of paper?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
How many people?
As many as we can get. Possibly hundreds. But minimum, I would say tens of people.
Well, 5 of them are executing into B, Harry. You want to take this one away?
Yeah, why not?
Give this one some cool whip.
All right, Fame's up close on this UMP that we were talking about, and he's going to put it to work. Good first kill found, but there's that MP5 replying. It's a clash of the SMGs. fnatic managed to break through, but loosely done right now. Whoa. And Norbert on the push turns them to mincemeat. It's only Afro left standing, and a tricky 1v2 here as the site is blanketed in these smokes. He tries to finesse it, but Norbert is hot on his heels with the backstab. And Virtus.pro, that's how they get on the board. It's King Norb.
Norbert's having a day. He was fantastic on Overpass. This is a big impact round from him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Harry. Did you say Norbert is currently the best Counter-Strike player in the world?
Esports player.
Best esports player.
Oh, okay.
Every
across
game.
all titles.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd love to see his hand at some Fortnite. He looks like a builder.
Yeah, I think also maybe like Clash Royale or one
Mobile
of those.
phone games?
Yeah, he's even good at them.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's
out of
really
his chair.
sharp.
Hold up a second.
Well, what's going on here?
Where did MATYS go? Is he under the table? He must be. We've lost him. I'm going to stand up and see if I can see him.
Okay, well, this is happening. I have the MacMate, our friend Map.
Map?
Oh yeah, Matt, mate.
He sent us what SD stands for.
Okay.
It's German. So I'm gonna butcher this. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You guys know I'm great with accents.
Yeah.
Schalldampfer.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You guys pull it off a little bit?
Yeah,
It
Blair
means
also messaged me the same
sound
thing.
suppressor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Map and Blair obviously hanging out somewhere.
Are you guys going to remember that key piece of information that you were just taught?
I'm gonna remember that it means sound suppressor in German.
Okay.
I won't remember the actual German word.
Fair enough. One of our German cameramen earlier was when he was telling me to click, he was using the German name for click.
Which is?
It's straight in, straight out.
Perfect. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, I have an interesting message here.
here we go.
Now,
Reading DMs on air.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You know, we can try anything.
I'm trying to get off the internet more these days.
This is Doki from the Ultimate 10 that we did last season.
Oh, yeah.
And so, message here says, I think the UMP buy is due to its awkward spray pattern. It means that if the other team pick it up on an eco and they don't have armor, they're less likely to be able to use it against
So they
you.
bought it on a force buy.
Yeah, well, I don't know, mate. I'm just reading the message I was sent.
That's, I appreciate the attempt at scraping the barrel for a reason, for some logic.
Yeah.
I don't buy that.
I would say this is not live. There you
Probably
go.
not, yeah.
We'll have to get Matt from Tournament Management out of here again.
Matt,
No, I did enjoy that conversation earlier today. I'd like a follow-up.
I did. We'll bring it back like maybe once a week.
Once a week's nice.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Check in with Matt.
Yeah.
With tournament management.
Do you think, Harry, you might get in front of the green screen and get Matt an intro?
Yeah, we could
It's
do.
Matt.
We could
Tournament
do this.
Management. It's Matt.
And we have to say, how's the tournament for Matt?
Hey. He used it yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, I
He
did. That
did
one's
use that yesterday.
that one's canned.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
All right, we are back
Oh, look
live.
at that.
Is that a...
What animal?
animal
Is that a lamb?
A
It's a
llama?
llama, isn't it?
A llama?
Isn't it lacking the snout size? What's a llama's...
That's not a llama.
Does a llama have like a baby goat face?
Baby goat. That could be the Monacy song.
Don't put
Oh,
that tune in
James
my head.
just missed
I've been
a
listening to
smoke.
it.
Guys, he missed a smoke.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I think it was meant to be the yellow smoke, so someone else has had to lob that one out. So a key piece of utility wasted to block over towards A. fnatic into the force buy as this is intense.
And not a UMP in sight. Afro's keen with the deagle, so we'll be keeping a close eye on that. But right now, it's just a bit of posturing over towards Ram. They're respecting the smokes. So, not intense yet, but the time for intensity is fast approaching.
The intensity is building from a very low level to a very high level.
I like that util set. Obviously didn't do it with the smoke towards the top scaff, but the molly
Maybe
is
because
nice.
they missed one earlier.
Yeah, so a little bit lighter on the util. Electronic has been gifted the smoke as well to try and block. Norbert's got one, Fame the other. And it's quite clear that fnatic are trying to milk the util, so VP aren't just giving it to him.
And letting bodyy kind of really probe. They obviously they don't want to commit with just two players here. In fact, they just back all the way down. But bodyy establishing some presence, so at least has forced the defense to have like a pretty passive defensive setup. And now that can open up the map for them to transition elsewhere.
To gamble though, 4 players A, they might try and take some space back. VP is KRIMZ. Oh, does flub the boost. Then SoundQ not really going to offer a lot. So that passive position of Fame towards the window. 29 seconds.
This feels very risky. Although there's no smokes, no Molotovs left for the VP side of things. This is all just brawl and see who comes out on top.
First fight won't go their way. Norbert and Flip made quick work of the take up through the top of ramp, and Norbert is very clean with it. Flip there to help him, and with James Orp bearing down upon them, Virtus.pro have tied the game up at 2-all.
Was that Electronic? Was he doing that last map?
He wasn't super loud last map, actually. He did smile like this, though, last map.
He's been smiling a lot.
He's been smiling.
Because
And
he's
I'd
going to
love
bring
to
some
see that.
swagger to
Yeah.
VP.
Which would be
'cause-
nice. They need some swagger. If any team needs a little bit of energy and swagger. That'd be VP.
Look at that smoke. Wasn't that beautiful? Just well placed there from James. Just making sure if they did come out fast middle behind them that they would rotate towards B as a...
I always say, if you're going to miss a smoke, you might as well miss it really bad right out of the gate so you can call it, you know?
Yeah, or you could just say, oh, I don't know where it went, guys.
Yeah, just give them the belief that short is smoke.
No, it should be there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to watch the demo, man.
All right, Flit. This is your chance. Chance to rack them up. Double kill with the spray. Electronic swings out for assistance, and that's all she wrote. Afro gonna go down quickly afterwards, and VP have a lead.
Well, yeah, sure, that's a bit of damage, forcing some rebuys, but Flit already has 10k, 11k for Nor, but that's well, before he makes any purchases, and he doesn't even need to get anything in his hands. He's still on the full buy.
Yeah, that first gun round that VP we gets all 5 to survive on the B hit is it's very nice.
How was the
A hit? Excuse me.
How was lunch, Harry?
It was good.
What'd you have?
It was, I had potatoes, the spicy potato wedges. They weren't spicy, but they were potato wedges.
Okay. Is that all you had?
Some chickpeas and spinach.
Okay.
It's good eating.
James gonna fight.
You fit into James. You fit into Furia very nicely.
That was my idea. Whoa. Oh, James. Don't make a meal out of that one, but MATYS is walking on them through this smoke at the top of ramp. It's quickly dealt with. Electronic going to pull that one back and keep the advantage in favor of VP.
I like that. Looking for a pig, clearing the nade. Sorry, clearing the smoke with the nade, and that's a little bit overzealous. Electronic getting loud. We saw that in his in-game leadership time for a moment. The stress levels, huh?
Yeah.
For the best of us.
And making sure everyone knows what's happening on the map, that he sees as he peeks down and dies. Both there. Everyone's shifted over. Electronic has marshaled the defense to the right place at the right time. There's a minute left on the clock for KRIMZ and QB to play with.
What are they? They are run boosting.
Oh, limp. I think a bit of a limp run boost.
Molly's late.
All right, that allows the plant to come in. Victory might be short-lived here. It's all eyes on KRIMZ in the clutch, and that's a keen response from James. It looked like he was cooked.
Did James just smile as well?
Yeah,
there's a little bit of a smile.
Guys, what's happening?
There's a new energy in the room.
Wow. I like it. I like the way this feels. When we get the other team, when we get a 3-mapper and the other team here at the main stage setup is setting up, there'll be a lot more of a vibe going on. You know, there'll be 2 teams playing, 2 teams setting up, all the bodies moving around, and some hitting the floor as fnatic take a tactical timeout.
Yeah, talking things over.
Who's going to be the loudest team that we get to see?
Henny.
just him individually.
Apex will be loud. Apex will be loud and proud.
Vitality should
like
be loud.
Proud.
Eternal Fire? Are they a loud team?
I don't know if
they play loud Counter-Strike. They play Counter-Strike that you feel should be loud people behind it.
Keep saying loud. It's starting to sound weird.
Loud. Ugh.
Is it turned into one of those words that doesn't make sense?
I don't want to say
Nafany. Nafany's playing.
Yeah.
He
gets vocal.
Some noise.
He gets in there.
Some noise. Hooksy likes to get loud as well.
I want the Mongols to be like...
They're not going to make any
I
noise.
want them to be loud.
Let's get loud.
They found a bit of a voice after the Cadian back and forth.
Yeah, they had some...
That was a while ago now.
Yeah, that was a minute. All right, well, an AK and a Galil and pistols for fnatic, and completely outmatched in terms of utility. So they're going to have to be patient and pick their moments and opportunities around these smokes, and actually they're going to try and come right through them.
It's a ballsy play. Oh, Flit. The jump made that feel way more awkward than maybe it needed to.
Every jump he's taken has made it feel awkward.
KRIMZ has to try and get some space here. You can see him leering up the B stairs looking for a fight, but nothing being offered. Makes you wonder, is there a player up close and personal? Are they opting for the boost? They are. Okay. Yeah, they went about it the awfully wrong way. KRIMZ up. Different angle for the boost. Flash off the line, and now the AWP established.
Yeah.
Good Counter-Strike.
Oh, that's annoying for KRIMZ, you feel like.
Oh, and he sees that elbow as well. He's called it out. So James, and you got Fame just chilling. Back in quad, the AWP, it's an easy shot as KRIMZ turns the corner, but they were desperate, and he had the weapon to make something happen. Good nade work, really fine utility work, and once again, it's all VP.
Yeah, they even double stack the nades, like one after each other. A drop nade to go in, and they have dealt with this one from fnatic cleanly. VP are building. They are not messing around here. That's 5
like
straight.
And 5 staying alive.
Yeah.
I love the way whenever Chad hears someone talking, his head perks up like a prairie dog.
Yeah.
Steve. Did you get it?
Yeah, I know that meme.
Thanks. Glad someone.
We need to bring back some old memes.
I reckon we should try and do some skits this Pro League season. What do you reckon, Harry?
Oh, I hope so. I hope we can at least do one.
Only a couple, though.
There haven't been really any skits since Flashpoint days, I've heard.
Oh, it's a good point. It's a fair point. Flit out towards the top of ramp. MATYS looking like he wants to make a move here. Plays through the smoke down on yellow. And so we'll reclaim this 4-on-4. fnatic are now going to look to group.
It's Norbert chilling now back in quad. Jame not here with the op. But Electronic handling middle, and things looking solid still for Virtus.pro.
So, like, by the way, Harry, you may have just missed it. This is the 7th, well, this would be the 8th time in Electronic's career he's played an official on Vertigo.
8. Single digits.
8. He's having a whale of a time.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Jason has a great whale joke.
I do have a good whale joke.
You want to make it?
Well, should we wait and see how this round?
We
It's a
should
very
maybe
important round.
wait for a pause.
Look at this flank. Look at Electronic.
This is all this Vertigo knowledge that he's had stored up for years, unable to use it, coming into play.
Block piece of util. Flank's coming. Hello. And goodbye. Just MATYS. A 1-on-3 situation. 27 seconds left on the clock. And a tattered mouse pad.
Oh yeah, he is the man with the mouse pad.
He
I
is.
forgot about that.
Yeah, the man with the mouse pad.
We're going to get to the bottom of that at this event.
Okay, take it away, Jason.
Is this where we do it? Okay.
Do you want to think about it a little bit?
Oh, it's a pause. We can do it now.
Okay.
All right, so these... You ready, Harry?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, these two whales walk into a bar, right?
Yeah.
So they sit down at the bar, order some drinks, start having some drinks, shots, beer here and there, having a good time. Hours later, another round of shots, another rounds of drinks. They just keep going with it. These two whales are just going hard in the paint at this bar. First whale turns to the second whale and goes...
Wow, he's got a lot to say.
The second whale turns to the first whale and goes, man, you're drunk.
I like this.
You interrupted the joke as well.
I'm
Harry.
sorry.
You did. You made me nervous. You're supposed to extend the conversation, you know?
I'm sorry.
You gotta let it play out.
I'm glad you got a laugh at it.
I didn't know if it was just going to end there. It could have done.
Like, if it's gonna be a fail of a joke, let it be a foul. That's not your problem.
No, it didn't fail.
No, but I'm saying, but you got worried. You thought
everyone was there.
You thought we can't do dead air. We can't do Jason just making wow noises for the next 15 minutes.
We should do that.
What wow noises for 15
Pass as a whale?
with Jason.
Half by from fnatic. Pressure on. Molly gonna hold them back as they've made their way up the ladder. Afro ahead of the flames. Eyes on the crosshair.
I feel like every time Chad steps up to do play-by-play, a Molotov just comes in to delay things.
Yeah. No, but I just trying to bring the
Ready for the
intensity
pounce.
back to the game.
Yeah.
And thank God you did, because it's a fast place around here.
Because the intensity has stayed high this whole time.
Oh, no, wait. Hang on, we were
It's
robbed
too
of
big.
that fight.
They've got
No,
him.
wait, hang on a second. You thought something was going to happen there, but you've been misled. It's all set to happen now.
Oh.
And that's a clean shot out of body. Response is in from Jamin, so they'll keep it even in the 4-on-4. fnatic.
Get back to your safe
The intensity
place.
is rising. Fame tucks himself in, and now locked at the back of the site. He only gets away with one. It's a fast chase from MATYS. Pistols are in with a chance here. Now they've got that AK, and MATYS puts it to work. It's only Jame left standing.
Not even going to investigate. He's out, saving the op. 11,000 in the bank. He wants more. So that's a third round for Fnatic. That's not bad.
Told you I had to dial back in the intensity.
That was
Yeah,
good.
you did.
Very
That
well
was-
timed.
yeah.
You could see that happening.
Well, yeah, and that's because
45 seconds into the
max loss
future.
bonus, right? They went with a half buy. I've been to the future and back, gentlemen. You don't want to believe it. We're going to a third.
Oh, we're going to the. We're going to call it a third map already.
I thought Flit would have had bodyy there every day of the week, but he was able to scoop his way through the smoke, and that was the kill that made the difference because it looked like they had everything covered off. Flit was somewhat aware of that type of a league. They were ready to deal with construction. They already had heavy presence towards B. MATYS, obviously, with the multi-kill on the site, very good work for him with the scavenged AK-47 weaponry, up to 8 kills in total from the man on the screen.
If bodyy doesn't get that kill onto Flit, then Fame has Jame working with him with the AWP, and that second player can't cross to quad to trade him. So that opening kill was very nice from bodyy. Little double tap with the Tech 9.
I think Rush is showing us this intentionally. I think he wants us to talk about how this is a lineup that
Just
James
trying to
doing
learn.
in Spawn, and then he's missed
pretty
the
good.
big.
Are you learning, Rush?
So-
You taking notes?
I wrote that one down. You'll see it.
Now you know how to smoke off elevator from elevator.
That's a CT. Instant elevator smoke.
I think Rush was already pretty good at that one.
Oh, shut up.
Waiting up the nades. Fnatic don't want to take any unwanted damage. While holding on to an awful lot of util of their own. They still have 4 smokes to work with, a bucket load of flashes, HEs, Molotovs, all the goodies.
There's a bit of a mid-round activation, though, from VP happening right now. Over here in middle, right? They've grouped up Electronic and Co, and now they're starting to pressure mid-control with a flash to... that was a molly over at B-ramp, ignore me. Oh, double up, QB. Quick work at that double mid-take. So VP, they had their idea. They had their contact point they were looking for, but it doesn't go their way. And now, with A-side control taken, this is looking really good for Fnatic. There shouldn't be a way back in here.
No, I don't think they know about Flit. The question is how much can he actually get done, which is not much in this position. They are going to be cautious of it.
Oh,
He doesn't clear it all the way.
Oh, he's aware.
Bang. Nicely done for MATYS.
Yeah, obviously the 2 newer names, and they're not so new anymore, but MATYS and QB can pack a punch. We've seen that previously. Jame will note his presence once more with a shot of the AWP. I want to retain... Is the AK just for his honor? And he wants to take the AWP still?
I think he's just keep it to save. Is it better for them turning the corner, trying to swarm him at the end?
Yeah, the finances have been whittled down on most of his teammates after that. So back-to-back rounds from Fnatic, breaking through. Important. And yeah, Harry, you were talking about that activation. What were the deliverables on that one?
I don't know what any of the marketing terms mean. Yes, we will be delivering stuff. And the activations and whatnot, it's all happening. Bodyy all the way down there.
2-round lead.
I was wondering if Jane was going to save the AK and throw it across to someone.
No.
The CT AK.
That'll never happen. This is nicely done. You want to talk about deliverables. Obviously, at the very least, you wanted that 1-for-1 trade if you're VP moving into that position because they set up a very passive defense at the A bomb site so that they could have an extra body to push that and take control of that part of the map. That sets up a fast flank later on if they're able to gain control of it. All of that obviously denied by QB.
I think Chad might have been right. This might be going to a third.
All right.
He's got me convinced. Thus far, everything Chad has said is going to happen has happened.
How would you not believe me, Harry? Or Jason. And we want to watch some Ancient, don't we?
I wouldn't mind. I like an Ancient game. I'm good for it. Nice trades. Good defense. Electronics swinging out to trade off MATYS as his teammate falls and actually evacuating the B bomb site. They saw enough bodies to convince them A is the final plan of Fnatic. So everyone's shifting over.
Bodyy. Oh, he would have loved that opener. That could have given Fnatic all the room they needed, but instead, Electronic closing that out, and now Fnatic in a bit of a rough spot here. VP have full rotated over the way with a minute left.
Oh, look at the utility
Feels
just
wild.
primed.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a way in here for Fnatic. Afra is going to look to make an incision on this AWP, but they won't give him the fight.
If he dribbles the smoke, maybe they can try and get into the site, but then...
Oh, he's seen it.
Oh.
Nice reposition from Electronic. That's spotted out as well. They do clean him up, but that play, Jame over towards
wait,
yellow.
Jame missed.
Ooh, that's not ideal. But that's still such a strong position to be in. A low HP on the other players, though, so if they do find Jame, VP's in a lot of trouble. But the Molotov combined with the AWP is too much to handle, and Afro, he's got to think about saving his AWP now as well.
Well, James behind him. No way back for Afro. Has to fight forward. Step made. Player heard.
Ugh, this is so awkward. You kind of just want to die. And there we go. They will oblige him at least. So that AWP removed. They're not able to punish after time.
Electronics comms are so, I don't know if domineering is the right word, but like he heard the bomb get dropped there over towards the ramp, and we immediately heard him erupt. Right, it's a key piece of information, but just making sure that it's quite intense. And one of the things with new relationships, Harry and Jason, and the two of you,
Tell me about it.
You might not know about this.
Yeah, it's been a while.
They can be quite intense in the beginning.
Okay.
Be on their absolute best behavior.
Yeah, you're pushing. Well, yeah, you're finding out where the boundaries are for everything.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So getting a bit of that for early VP.
I like it when they're intense throughout. Cheers, guys. Just going to leave that one out there. MATYS is going to open this up.
I didn't know you went camping so much.
Hey, okay, intense, get it?
Oh,
like when you go camping, you're in a tent.
It's only day one. That's like a week 2 joke. That's like 10 days in.
Thought it was pretty good.
No, it was.
Just a little
And it was
delayed.
quick. Yeah, well, we have very different opinions on the speed of that joke. I felt like the comedic timing was good. fnatic, will their timing be good here? Because right now the B site is empty. See that link in? That was pretty smart. Fame on the rotate around. He's going to get here just before that hit comes through. And with Jame opening up over here in middle, fnatic have missed that window.
Yeah, this is going to be sketchy now. Body's going to try and lead the way, utility raining in, but VP have such an early call on this due to the deep angles. Electronic missed it! Missed it! That's a massive kill! And how does the defense start shifting now?
They don't even have the bomb.
Bomb is still dropped.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, Bodyy will eventually get it. Delayed gratification there, and a key kill to open up this B site. They just lost MATYS over towards A, so they needed that kill on...
Oh, Norbit's running him down.
Oh, charging in, and the molly burning Afro as well. It is cleanly done for Virtus.pro to silence that comeback and lock in an 8-round CT side on the half.
I have masturbated before.
Oh, a bit partial to the old hand-to-hand combat then, I understand.
Fucking Americans. So loud and obnoxious.
Oh, here we are. We're right back in Virtus.pro.
I'm still a bit jarred by that.
Leading the charge. fnatic are the ones playing catch up here on their map pick, but they're now moving over to the CT side. Thus far, it's been MATYS really who's been a defining point for the fnatic squad. He's the guy leading the charge. A little quiet from Afro. We're hoping to get more mileage out of him because he looked great on Overpass.
Yeah, put him in that CT side op. We'll see him get a few more picks. He had, what, 4 openings with the op on Overpass on their CT side. He was super impactful, and I expect something similar as they switch over to the defensive side of things.
Ooh.
QB.
Contact looked to come in over at ramp, but QB hears all those footsteps and he decides he doesn't want to get involved just yet. Instead, going to go take up position over at short with the dual Berettas and Virtus.pro.
Are they going to boost over this?
Split's looking for a teammate, maybe just a flash.
He's just ready to pounce. It looks like they want to coordinate everyone here. Oh, that's beautiful. Well timed with the hit, and he slides through the smoke. Sandwiches the defense, and the A bomb site is VP's.
That's a really cool way of dealing with that lean over towards short, something that's so common when you have that exec coming in up through ramp. bodyy, oh, he will complicate matters here on the backstab. 2 quick kills from the man, and there's KRIMZ on the board. It's just fame in a world that belongs to fnatic here. The pistol round taken away from Virtus.pro, who had a gnarly opening move, but couldn't stick the landing.
Both pistols for fnatic in their map choice. So very strong regarding the opening rounds of the halves. It's all about the conversions. Now, it was allowing the bomb to go down, which we know what that means, right? The next round, we will likely see some Galils purchased from VP to keep the pressure on. I would say this is the toughest round for fnatic to deal with. They win this one, they're going to grab the third for free, likely up against a bit more of an eco. Speaking of eco, James has kept his he had kept his investments very light, and now he's shoved all in. That's what I like to see.
Right at the end of the day.
Good. B pressure. Looks like they're going to search. KRIMZ with the... Oh, he missed his molly. Good golly.
Oh, that's poor timing for KRIMZ on the follow-up as well. Just when he... Well, actually, maybe it was great. Just as he drops off, he sees some of the feet. Nade doesn't do as much damage as he would have liked. Fame is chunked down.
They still just want to B execute, though.
Yeah, it was literally just one person over at the A ramp just making footsteps to keep him honest.
If they can take the attention off of QB, it gives him a lot of room to work there. KRIMZ and QB trading contact, and that lets him get away with a double kill here, and they won't flush him out anytime soon either. He's preemptively dropped that smoke, gives himself a route out of there. This is well handled from fnatic.
That's so dominant. I think maybe the lack of a molly for VP would have been nice if they could have had one. Fun's obviously going to be very tough in that round, but that quad position just so strong.
Yeah, and I think the fact that fnatic started 2B as well really helped them out, right? So that pressure, they already had multiple bodies to mitigate any of those issues.
They had a little bit of everything, didn't they? Started 2B, KRIMZ spotted the foot as they came out, so they knew they could keep 2B there because they knew there was going to be presence at stairs. They got just the right amount of information at the right moment, but the A bomb site is relatively weak for now.
Yeah, and so is QB and KRIMZ. There's 35 seconds left on the clock, and what that normally means for VP is a save. Flit has the bomb up short, multiple to find.
Yeah, but James stayed way back to look for a fast flank.
Of course he did.
So Flit's really got nothing to do except that.
Well, James, this can actually get worse for you, son.
It's so respectable. He's 13-3. You're playing for KD.
But if he goes down after time, Harry, you need to disconnect your mouse and keyboard and go home.
Oh, well.
It's like, you know, like what a gamble really in a 2-on-4.
At least he still gets some money at the end.
Yeah, at least. No bomb plant, so nothing going to help VP continue any kind of economic pressure. Didn't get enough kills to really desire it anyways. Nice hold. KRIMZ at range with the MP9. Versatile, cheap. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and the fact that they're able to retain so many guns, it's great guns going forward because VP have to take the lightest of investments. It's not a full eco. They've actually treated themselves to a couple of P250s and a Tech 9.
I love the way Americans say versatile. It's so good. Versatile. I love that. It just hits. There are some words that are a little better.
Aluminium.
Aluminum. Yeah, wait. Is that how
aluminum's how Americans say it.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Your people say it aluminum.
Yeah, I messed up then. That was my bad. Yeah, sorry.
Aluminum.
You don't like aluminum? You like versatile, but...
I think they spell it differently.
Versatile.
Now you've made it in my. I put it in my head. We do spell it differently. I think the spelling updated to match the pronunciation, not the other way around.
Okay. Just like the way people use literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's literally the wrong way.
Literally, right, guys?
LOL.
Literally. How do you...
Harry, did you have leet speak?
Yeah.
His generation had lead speak.
I don't know about Flit.
Oh, and that's a freebie.
Can't build off this, though. Again, this position just so very strong. He's got teammates coming over. Good trade. Afro, though, should be able to hold down the fort. They do have a rifle picked up on Fame. It'd have to be something special, and he delivers.
James so close.
Don't underestimate a JMP2 now, do underestimate it. Of course, as KRIMZ will swiftly deal with him. fnatic are closing the gap.
This is exactly what VP did to them in the first map, right on Overpass. fnatic had an 8-4 lead coming out of the CT side. VP won the second half pistol, which fnatic did here, and just kind of ran it all the way back. So this is just playing out deja vu. fnatic returning the favor on Vertigo.
Decent damage. I'm going to say words weird all day.
You're making that very French, it feels.
Yeah.
Damage.
Well, there's a lot of French and Germans in the building.
Damage egg. It's kind of like a Fabergé egg.
Just different.
Yeah, a little different. Oh, hang on, Electronic. He's also been able to sneak up. Oh, little blind. His eyes are stinging. But maybe he's swinging and winning. Let's find out. He will just hold short for now. There's
It's Afro.
He gets rewarded here.
14 ADR for Mr. Afro.
Yeah, rough first half, but this is where he comes back. This is where he bounces back with this AWP. Double push, smoke to clear things out, to give him some cover. And that's a nice kill onto Flit. So now fnatic's just like, we actually don't need to do this push anymore. We'll back away.
Yeah, isolating the angles. Timing from MATYS. Scrambling now with VP. Strong first half, but yet to get going in the second. Still have a couple of smokes, a molly, some flashes to work with as that util being juggled around. They need to be able to get this yellow and stage 1 ramp control. Now, does Jane want to burn that molly over towards Sandbag, or does he want to use it elsewhere? Well, ahead of the timing, Electronic applies a lot of pressure. 45 seconds. B push has come in from QB, so constricting the play, it has to be A.
Oh yeah, you have 4 defenders at the A bomb site, essentially. One of them is just keeping eyes on middle. Fast flank is going to come in as well. So VP, if you win this round, it's got to be really powerful, really strong entry kills. Any kind of grinded out battle lends to the favor of fnatic.
Nice nade on the smoke, but no one was open for fnatic to that angle. MATYS has been the problem player to try and get past, and that keeps up. Virtus.pro reduced to just 2. It's Fame, it's Jane. They might rhyme, but they don't got the time on this one. It's a save called from VP. And death after time for Fame, perhaps.
I think he died right before time.
Nah, that was death after time.
350 in the bank.
No, that's painful.
Harry, you can do that one again. We ready? Ready?
Yeah,
Ready? QB gets the kill.
And that's the death after time.
We'll fix that one in post.
Yep.
Wait, is this live or a rerun?
This is a rerun.
We're bringing that back. Guys, could someone tell me? Serious. I feel like we've been here before. All tied up between VP and fnatic.
First time out used from VP.
That isn't covering his mouth.
Oh no.
They've changed. Oh no, everyone's
Well, because
gonna...
Electronic's there now.
Okay.
So he doesn't need to.
But like, surely this in this sort of environment, this is...
Well, I know Kita has actually been learning Russian in his spare time, so he has been trying to read lips.
Is the glass clear during timeouts?
That's a
Matt question.
Get up there. Have a look.
Look clear right now.
It looks pretty clear to me.
I can see through it.
No, that's not clear.
Jason, what do you mean?
Yeah, that is. You see how you can see
you're right,
through
you're
it?
See, 3.
I wasn't setting it up,
One.
you know?
No longer clear.
Okay, no longer.
And now
clear.
that's not clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
Because now
does
you
need to
can't
cover his
see
mouth. He needs to get back into
Exactly.
that. Okay.
Everyone should cover their mouths when they yawn or cough. And sneeze as well.
And do it into the crook of your arm, not the hand.
Yeah, that would be preferential. Oh, those are harassing nades from middle. Very well done for the clean sweep. Or clean and sweep. There's not a clean sweep at all. Bowling with some nades. Harry's favorite pastime. Bit of a lawn bowl specialist, Harry Russell. I don't know if you guys know what he gets up to on the weekends, but he's down there giving it a go.
Bocce ball with grenades.
Bocce ball, I think, is a different game to lawn bowls.
What's lawn balls?
That's
Harry knows about
Yeah,
lawn
yeah,
bowls.
I do. It's actually a timely classic of where I'm from.
Yeah, in Australia as well. The old people love it.
I play it with them.
You guys haven't? Okay, yeah.
It's the one with the. It's like a green, and you bowl the balls.
MATYS, that was loud. That was crazy.
Oh, a lovely triple kill from MATYS. And there's bodyy to finish the job.
I love the MATYS clap after. I'm happy with this, boys. I'm happy with this.
MATYS Clappers.
Got to get that one checked out. Well,
He's having a game. 20 kills. Afro's still on 2. He hasn't gotten a frag in the second half.
but MATYS is good, right?
Yeah.
There was conversation about him, and QBO was in Sangal, and he had some moments when I think it was not this RMR, the previous RMR, when he was still on Sangal. I remember watching him play, and he has his moments, that's for sure. I think it's about unleashing them.
Well, let's be real. The mouse pad he works with is a very overshadowing factor to the game he brings to the table.
Yeah, if they win, we will be asking about that. Electronic's going. He might have a timing. The boost is a little bit late.
Oh, no. Body's seen them. He knows they're already up at the top of
They're
round.
pinned.
They're pinned in, but there's worse places to be pinned than over here is sure. They can pressure the extremities. Damage onto MATYS is far from ideal, and now he's there all alone on 1
What a
HP.
nade.
It's a great nade. Beautiful nade.
He's done some massive damage. Flint has stepped forward.
I can't
He's
believe
gotten
he's gotten so
more
far out.
aggressive, and now over the top, it's all coming crumbling down.
That's off the back of Electronic, right? Just taking a timing. Being able to put so much pressure. They note the boost. They surge forward. They constrict the rotation, but now they've got to get the bomb down. Sight laden with flames for now. Electronic is going to be hearing this.
Oh, that's fast. That's fast for number 4 of Afro. Bomb does get planted 2-on-2. James on 1 HP. It's KRIMZ and Afro to retake and defuse the bomb. They've got a smoke. They've got a flashbang. Early nade from James. Misses its mark, and Afro takes the line. Electronic with an off angle. Afro slowly slides into a headshot, and Electronic, one more kill, can't get it. So it all comes down to James,
Smoke.
who's just a breath away from death.
Oh, he's even taken an aggro stance. That offers him up to KRIMZ. It's real close as he opts on the bomber with the kit locked in. That round is recovered for fnatic. And it's a bit of a heartbreaker for VP, who feel like they find a way through on just the pistols. And it's taken a round.
Oh, that HE. The util damage from both teams was phenomenal. You can see the thought process of James here. The smoke goes down. He doesn't want to allow him to get across the bomb, so wants to take the fight to beforehand. Norbert's frustrations showing, and well, MATYS showing a bit of. Well, I don't know. It's not bilingual. I'm sure he speaks multitude of languages.
Yeah. Polyglot.
What character from Hogwarts is that? One of Hagrid's friends?
Yeah, one of the little beasts that flies around.
Right now, bodyy might be looking to slither in down through the ramp here.
Well played. That was good.
VP need to start Ravenclawing their way back into this map.
Although, well, right at the moment, they're huffle and puffling their way through this. About to blow the whole house down.
They're knocking on the Griffin door of fnatic, that much is certain. And we've run out of houses.
There's nothing left.
All right now, fnatic are Expelliarmusing them away from the A side.
Oh no.
Well, you can see there's 3 players in the Beam Bomb site. One of them is going to play Wingardium Leviosa.
Flit. He's going to get Avada Kedavra in here.
Oh.
QB in this position. He's got so many Horcruxes, he just can't die. Waiting for it. Oh, nice shot.
Harry's just thinking about Hogwarts.
I don't know any more spells.
Oh, he's lost it. Oh, no.
That was a good run.
It was much better than I expected it to be.
It's a clean run.
I'm proud
from
of all of
Fnatic.
you.
It's going to be 11-8. A clean sheet so far in this second half of play. Pistol conversions and everything else on top.
That's crazy that the VP haven't been able to get anything going on this T side. B bomb site has been locked down so well by Fnatic, and then MATYS over at the A bomb site playing super well. There's just no good options at the moment for VP.
We always say that a map like Vertigo can be difficult for AWPers to find impact, and Afro with his tough first half, he's still having a pretty rough second half, all things. But it's the riflers, and either just their, the KRIMZ clutch, that's nice, right? It was a 1-on-2, it's had to be done. MATYS with a couple of nice multi-kills as well. QB with either good information over towards B, or when they come his way, he's able to get 1 or 2. So everybody contributing when they need to.
Well, this is faster from VP. Couple of Tech 9s coming around the smoke, but body's hiding in it and wrapping around the backside. Should have a double kill, and it's messy. It could have been better, but it does some work. It does some damage and slows him down.
Yeah, still, I mean, you feel like that could have been so much more, man. Flitz right there, look at him, 3 HP, limping away from that fighter ramp. He's going to actually be left to hang around here, keep lobbing in some nades, trying to give the illusion that VP still are looking for this control. That's a bit of a... It makes
this defense so thin. Like, pure QB has like mid and the B bomb site is such a tough prospect.
He does have the molly though, so as soon as they start planning, he can dissuade this and hopefully buy time for the rotation. That should do it.
Good damage.
Yeah, they have to cancel. But he's still fighting.
And his teammates have at least arrived. QB punished. It's just the one and done. Low HP on Electronic and Flit. Another Molotov on Afro. That's going to slow this down even more so for VP. Flit arriving very late from this A site.
Yeah, but I mean, this is also, it feels like KRIMZ just looking behind for that lurk, right? You always know VP's going to have one extra player coming in where you don't expect it. All 3 of them are at the B bomb site, so he's going to have to turn and help Afro out. 2 on 3, but there's low health. And Flit's the one who survived the body engagement early on.
KRIMZ just went back to clear out the back line, and so that gives them a little bit more security, but they're still so paranoid. KRIMZ is really taking his time to go and check everything, and so that leaves Afro fighting alone for control over this site, and it's just one. Norbert cooks up the reply, the only guy with full health for Virtus.pro, and he takes every fight to walk that one over the line. That's a Norbert round if you've ever seen one.
Took him a damn while, didn't it? Finally, they break through on this T side. All came down with the chaos on that A ramp. James found the opener, bodies in the smoke, and then the miss on that second kill does come back to haunt them. You think it's great information, you think he's done an awful lot of damage, but it's not enough for Fnatic to be able to convert.
Yeah. That feels horrible. If you're body, you're thinking about the fact that you only got 1 kill in that exchange.
But I wonder if there was at any point where bodyy had mentioned, hey guys, the finances aren't looking great. We are going to have a conversation, and that conversation has come through by virtue of a tactical timeout, the 3rd used by Fnatic and Kita, to discuss can they drop enough guns, can they make the purchases schmick, and that seems to be the case. But the problem is, if VP grab back-to-back T-side rounds, their money's in the bin.
Yeah, and that's such a VP way to win it, is just right at the end of the day, you take that economic control and just stroll over the finish line. So this round is everything for Fnatic. This would be a very, very tough way to let VP come back into this map and a chance for them to take the series. James going to aggressively stand in towards middle, goes for the opening gambit, forces Afro off the line with his own off. And through the smoke, MATYS finds Electronic, just stepping through it. A 5-on-4 provided for Fnatic. Don't do it, Afro.
There's that voice in Afro's head.
He should peek.
Oh, and he will! James knocked down in middle. And Fnatic, they might have taken a little L in that last round, but they're quick to get back to their winning ways here. A 5-on-3. Virtus.pro wounded on Flit as well. This one might be dead in the water.
Oh, it's so hard all of a sudden for VP. Do they just call a save like at the 1 minute mark?
It would be classic.
I mean, they don't really have a lot of money themselves. They kind of need these weapons for the next round. So I think they're just going to sit in T-spawn for the... Okay, what do you guys want to do for a minute?
Well, Astralis just arrived.
Hey!
Oh,
See
yeah,
them
I
setting
see
up.
them.
Yeah, they just arrived on the other setup over there.
That's cool.
I wonder, right, I understand that we said we have a minute, but will Fnatic call forward for the fight to try and take away these rifles, or do they know their finances are still a little bit touch and go, even though they're about to be up to 12?
I think you have to hit tab and look at the money and be like, it ain't worth. Oh, that's a tough call, though.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2.
I think the safety net of being at 12 it feels, in my mind, so much more important.
Yeah, all right. Well, we are about to go to a 3rd map.
Just as I called.
I think it was
That's
me.
a bit of a rewriting of history there. Silently, craftily done from Jason. You wouldn't have noticed, right?
It was so
It
subtle.
nearly flew right under the radar, but
I'm pretty sure I was the first to claim a third, and very early on within the map that I started
You did.
casting.
I think the
too.
remark
You called
was
it like
even,
6-3 or something like that.
I want to say it was even earlier.
Yeah, I think so too.
Was it?
The record will show.
Okay.
Eternal Fire are also now arriving, everybody playing at home. And everybody playing at home, use the email eplmailbag@efg.gg.
Nice.
Send in some of your clips you got from Face It or Matchmaking. Maybe you made a song, maybe you made a poster, maybe you got a question for Jason on why he's telling lies on broadcast, for Rush, how he does it
Wow.
behind stage. Maybe you want a question asked to a player, and if we get him in a post-game interview, we can ask it from you at home. That is eplmailbag@efg.gg.
That was nice.
That was a really good read, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that
I
was
feel
all off
like
the
we
cuff.
played like a pre-done audio tidbit for that.
We might have.
All of Chad's lines are pre-recorded.
This is a rerun.
Chad's entire season is pre-recorded. 3-round difference.
We're either going to overtime or we're going to map number 3.
Well, infamously, Virtus.pro, a hard team to put away.
It just stops being fun after we've said it the 1,000th time, doesn't it?
All right, Flit.
MATYS still not shying away from the aggression. I'd like to see that, Jason.
Yeah, well, he's had such a good game. I think their confidence has got to be flowing, and it's just like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Standing behind this smoke, ready and waiting. Oh, that's a lot of damage on a body, though,
Sketchy.
and that might actually force MATYS back.
MATYS!
It's awkward. The smoke clears. He comes back for it, and that might be the wrong decision.
Looking a bit rattus right now.
I don't know, it looked like he was like managing his inventory, man. Like he's like quick switching through everything over on shore.
What
Loot
skin?
hypnosis.
What skin's on my knife, my nade?
They're still 2 on B. They're still 2 on B.
This is a crazy bit of dedication for fnatic to have full faith in this double stack in spite of losing the player at A, but it might serve them well. Once you find QB here, your guard might be down if you're Virtus.pro. Maybe you're expecting one more, but to have all 3 players for fnatic loaded and ready to go, bodyy makes a play, and fnatic are hunting for that third map. It's just Electronic that stands in their way. He knows that bodyy was lost over towards the ramp side. He's chased down, pins it in, and Electronic, they put a stop to his clutch. fnatic take us the distance as Vertigo goes their way. This score is now to be settled on Ancient, that third and final map.